So, what type of person who's not invested in private equity before, who should be interested? Who should start looking into this? And why does private equity make sense for certain people and not others?
First of all, I believe that you need to have a good financial plan in place. So, for us, as an example, we can only take money from accredited investors or qualified investors. There's definitions you can look up online. So you need to be making a certain amount of income and or have a certain amount of net worth. People who don't have at least 1 million, 2 million, they shouldn't even be looking at private equity. You need to have a certain pool of liquidity because if you just have a million, million and a half, the problem there is it probably means you are relying on your job as your source of income, which means, God forbid, if you lose your job, it's, the bills aren't going to pay themselves. So you need to have some level of firepower or some financial backing in the past just to make sure that the 3, 6, 9 months that, God forbid, you might encounter, your whole financial life doesn't unravel. Once you pass that threshold, or you have enough liquidity, or for instance, you're in a highly stable career. Think lots of doctors, and both couple are doctors. You can afford to take a certain higher level of risk that a person with a slightly more volatile job who might be making more money. Think a salesperson that's
Yeah.
in a very cyclical industry. They might not have that luxury because, yeah, they might be making more money, but they're in a very highly cyclical industry where the good years are really good, but the bad years you can't catch a break to save your life. So have a little bit of financial firepower, and then you start playing these games where you're managing your tax exposure,